W's, chase W's, murder beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like 2.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
318. Watching you guys. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Mike. 318. Mike.
Inside. Mike. Hey, my 7.
Hey, check. Check. 55.
399. Working from the gun. Rodgers. A throw caught by Kumaro. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, you block over here. 55, Mike, 55.
Five.
399.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And that's complete to Adams. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
He's got room to run past the 20. He'll find his running back here, Richard. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
319.
Coming to you. Coming to you. Watch the
On first down, it's Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Blue 58.
55, Mike. Who that? Who that?
319.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. We're scoreless after 1.
Blue 58. Run right.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
300. Get 300. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Man, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, take 26.
Coming.
Now it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You're mine. Hey, exit.
42.
That's it. That's it.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down.
Down. You ready?
Mike 42. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down now, it's Jacobs. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. They'll run on first down. Richard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, and it's 3rd down.
637.
Shotgun now for Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Get ready.
Now.
Mike
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow there to make the grab as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach a fight for the football, and it's intercepted? Picked off at the 49. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, over.
To throw his car. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. The 20. A gain of 39 that time.
Go there now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He looked to throw. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Haywood.
4 down.
Rodgers now to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go, fellas.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams as the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
A final shot here before half for Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on now, let's go!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, Jacobs. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Here's Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try to get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 27, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
General West.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison. 56 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but they just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 65 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. He completes it to Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, and that won't beat us.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Pick, baby.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jones has it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Carr. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rolling to his right. He's going to take one. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Derek Carr. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Rodgers now on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. And Lazard, 41 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long. Now Cobb. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards on the play. On first down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Rodgers to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. On second down, it's Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Check 55. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Mike 55. Mike 55. I'm coming.
Blue draw quarters. Inside. Hey,
on 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch the safety creep.
Here's Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Pick it up.
So